Hi and welcome back. So we're going to tidy things up on this page a little bit now. And some of this you're going to do yourself. So for instance, this heading I've centered and I've put a little icon above it. So you've done that before, so you should be able to do that. That's the separator. So look for separator when you go into edit heading. I've changed that to white and I've centered it. Again, testimonials, I've used a different icon there. I could probably make that bigger. So yes, go ahead and do that. Tidy your text up, make sure you've got the right spacing in. This spacing as well, if you haven't got the right spacing in there, it's going to be bunched up, it's not going to look too good. And one other thing I've done, if you look at my form, I've got a nice fancy form now. It's not all lines going down the screen. So what I did, I'll just show you what I did. I made a copy. So all I did is I clicked on duplicate. And that created a copy. What I then did is I replaced this code with the following code. So at this point you might want to pause your screen, pause the video, but I've just explained to you what it does briefly. So this is using HTML, and this is these classes are created in a thing called Bootstrap. Now Bootstrap is a clever little piece of code, it's JavaScript and CSS that makes your website responsive, so it'll work on lots of different devices. And what this is doing is saying for this particular row, and this row actually ends there, and you'll see you've got these three divs. And these three divs, because it's Bootstrap, will automatically appear next to each other unless the screen is too small. So if I give you an example, I'll make the screen smaller. Oops. See what it's done with those? So it's automatically, as if you're on a device, a smaller device, it will do that. If you're on a larger device, and obviously it will do that. So that's one row. Within that row it's saying for a column take up for a large device take up 4 columns, medium take up 4. For a small device, an extra small device, take up 12 columns, so it's taking up the whole width. So when you get down to a certain size, small or extra small, these sizes are governed by default device sizes that they know. So it's saying if we're on a small device, make that text field be the whole width of this row. Otherwise it's 4, and because it's 4 you only ever have 12 columns. Within Bootstrap it manages to fit 4, 8, 12, 3 along the top. And then underneath that we've just got a div which is just for the message, and again we've got one which is centered, which is a submit button with a class of button and a class of button view primary, which will give us that nice fancy button. So you can actually go and save that now. I've already saved one. You can rename it. I haven't renamed that yet. If I just go back to my my page, if you actually go to the form item, let's wait for it to load. Okay. Let's scroll down. Remember when we set up this contact form, it asked us what contact form we wanted to use. that's in there. Just change it to the new form and you will get this nice form. So, a nice button there. So go ahead, make those changes, have a mess about with these sizes as well, especially these, because they do make your website come alive. Nice little things like this and this. I mean, you could change that and have that one above or a different one above, just to keep it consistent if you wanted. And as an extra thing, you can try adding a bump on top to that, because I have no idea what it would do, because it's parallax. I don't know if you'll get like a little parallax thing. The chances are you won't, because it's going to be part of that, I think. Yeah, it is. I have to create it on that one, so it's probably not going to work. But anyway, it's just a thought. And yeah, the next thing you can do as well is to go and create your pages, what pages you want. So do you want a service page, contact page, about page, which you've already created, whatever pages that you want to create. And remember that what they're called could be key to your SEO as well. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And yeah, there'll be more soon.